So, I know with many of us, we're all kind of waiting for the next update, because again, the next update pretty much is the road to the 100-day celebration, the Arise Festival, and the Summer Grand Festival. Basically, for Solo Leveling Arise, the next update is basically the start of an immense amount of hype, not just for the game, but with all that's to come with it, of course. So, even though, you know, don't get me wrong, so you're releasing Phoenix Bow, cool, nice, sweet. Now, it seems that potentially next week, everything could kick off. Well, not everything, but like the start to the hype building up. Because in 2 weeks time from now, of course, that is when the August update happens in July 31st. July 31st will be the August update, and then going furthermore into August, then the Arise Festival will begin. So the new OC character will release pretty much right at the beginning, ending in July, going into August. That will be the first character, and then obviously with that, a new weapon will release. Keep that in mind, a new wind weapon. Not sure what the weapon's going to be, but there's that. And then, of course, furthermore going into it, probably around about mid August is when we can probably see the Arise Festival beginning with the guild content releasing, etc. Now, as it stands right now, what do we have to look forward to now? More importantly, next week. Now, according to Alpha, yeah, no filler banners. So Alpha made a tweet, so it seems there might not be a filler banner this month, which might mean the big update will come next week, maybe rather than when Suyun's banner ends, but I'm not sure. So yeah, this is fairly something interesting, because typically by now we would get an idea on who the filler character would be, but it seems nothing is being shown, nothing is being said, which leads me to believe that next week, it being a week before the August content releasing, they could obviously start things off with the Grand Summer Festival. We know the Grand Summer Festival is soon to happen, and we know that it's going to be coming up very, very soon. That is right. So with the Grand Summer Festival, as you guys know, this is something that the developers have spoken about, and obviously with that, we are going to be getting MS costume, right, as well as obviously there's one for Libora right now, and obviously there's more. I should also wait, hold on a minute, I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm just gonna throw this in here. So apparently there's more summer skins coming in. Now I don't know what they've got entailed for the summer event, and just to clarify so that people are aware that the summer event could very well happen next week, if you look at the roadmap, Grand Summer Festival is basically, yeah, it falls perfectly in line for them to add that in as the start of content being next week, right? Because apparently there might be a big update happening next week, and then the week after that is the actual August update with the new hunter, new weapon, and that will then start off the festivities for the 100th day festival celebration, and then in mid-August we'll then introduce the new guild boss, and that will probably be the release of Go. So in reality, it's best to obviously get the Grand Summer Festival cooking up next week. I mean, technically speaking, if they want to release it this week, that'd be pretty cool. Well, I say this week, technically speaking, it would have to happen this reset happening today, but that's not going to be the case, because typically updates happen on Wednesdays, just an FYI. But next week could very well be the start of the Grand Summer Festival, and so through that, there's a lot to look forward to, with a Cheyenne skin, an Alicia skin, a Maylin skin, Tsuyun's skin, Libora, Emma. Handsome is going to be later on, she's September, so there's that. And a Jimu Summer Vacation skin. This is 100% going to be some sort of pass, surely. Now, again, I'm not too sure if, I mean, because some of these stuffs are going to probably added in the secret library to how they're doing it right now with Park and Suyun's skins, of course. So I assume there's probably going to be, I mean, yeah, they can quite adly do Maylin's skin right here. They can do Alicia's skin, Cheyenne's skin. Julia's already got a skin, so we don't really need to care about her. Oh, wait. Did they add Yonho before? Am I tripping something? Anyway, so yeah, that's obviously one way they can furthermore cater more to the skins, of course, and how they can be introduced. Or if they've got like our own little summer event, then fair play. So Grand Summer Festival could very well begin next week, so I just want to clear that up, of course. So again, there's something to look forward to. Next week is going to be big. And another thing is the Cerberus. I am waiting on the Cerberus. I know many of you guys are too. Like, when I tell you that I am wondering where the hell the Cerberus is, where is it? I want it right now. I've got 722 traces stacked up, and I'm obviously making sure that I'm getting my times in to kind of maximize, because I'm maxing the Cerberus out. I don't care. I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I want my CERBI. I'm gonna get my CERBI maxed out. It's gonna happen. I might even give him a nickname, boys. That's how much I want my Cerberus. But with all of that, I was really thinking of, right, since this is gonna be ending, they always do like a 2 to 3 days calculating stage, right? I assume to kind of maybe weed out the people that are cheating. And then I was like, if they introduce Cerberus in today's reset, I don't think it will cut it out. So I think the Cerberus will very well release with next week when it comes to whatever they've got planned. Maybe it is the start of the Grand Festival, whatever. But I think if to those that are waiting for the Cerberus, chances are, and high chances are, that next week it's going to be the release. This week, they've already put out a few notice. So if I quickly just double check a few things. There's going to be new packages. I know it's more of a pay to win, but there's going to be like a summer lucky box. The initial purchase will be for free, so everyone gets it, and then after that it will cost you diamonds, of course. Other bits of pay-to-win stuff that they're adding, of course, they're also adding in more passes, so that might be something beautiful to maybe what I can do for some giveaways, but I'll have to double check that, of course, because it is asking for Jim Woo's level, as you guys can see, so we're going to have to double check on that one on what the passes provide, but I could probably throw that into the support giveaways, so that's awesome. So yeah, nothing too crazy happening. Oh, there's also going to be a hidden world event where you can get 20 custom draw tickets. So it already begins, boys. The free tickets are already coming on in. So, and there's more to come. You know that for a fact. So that is absolutely beautiful to see. Actually, they've got some really good rewards in here, so that's not too bad, to be honest. So, I mean, it's just a little bits and bobs, just small things to add for this week. So I don't think nothing crazy, or yeah, they've got nothing planned for this week unless they choose to release something. But with how things are and with how things are looking, it seems that next week could be the start of the Grand Summer Festival, which will then lead in through the August update to then start off the 100-day celebration, and then through that the guild and then the Arise festival will begin. And then once all of that is complete, we are then leading into the next part of the solo leveling storyline. That to me sounds like a very fitting timeline on how things are looking. So yeah, don't worry, Grand Summer Festival, I don't think there's going to be anything to summon for or anything like that. It's more for the content that they're going to release, the free stuff that they're going to give out, skin-wise, fingers crossed. I'm hoping there's some cool events to do that are pretty engaging, but we'll see what they've got cooking up. But yeah, I think the Grand Summer Festival has to release next week, because the week after that is the August update, right? With the beginning of the 100-day festival. And then that will, again, as I've mentioned, lead into the Arise Festival with the guild content releasing, because guild content is releasing mid-August. There we go. Just kind of want to clarify that and make sure everyone is aware. So get your stuff ready, I guess. Prepare, grind up, who knows.